Hello, everyone.
Hello, Denise. How's everyone doing?
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Facebook Live, and we are here once again. We're back. Everybody, welcome to Facebook Live, and we are here once again. We're back. Okay, and as you all know, I do it every time. I try to get it so that I don't echo, but you know I have to pause to figure it out. So give me time. Get it so that I don't echo, but you know I have to pause to figure it out. So give me time. Okay. Okay.
Is that the volume from the Facebook live stream? Is that the other volume?
It's the volume. It's the volume from the Facebook live stream. And of course I can't find out where the
live stream.
Yeah. It's the volume. It's the volume from the Facebook live stream. And of course I can't find out where the Okay, I turned off the Facebook live stream, so now we're fine, right? Okay.
No echo.
Awesome.
Okay, so hi, I'm Denise Zealous, Director of Zealous Hope Project, and you're here with us on this Zealous Hope Things to Know show, where anything can happen if it could go wrong. We're here today with my dear friend and colleague, Dorian. And Dorian, I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, my fault, I was muted. Hello, my name is Dorian Glenn, and I am the Workforce Development Coordinator with Focus on Renewal. My main focus is to connect area job seekers with employment opportunities, and also throw events for local employers to help them find different talent for positions that they may be hiring for. We got a lot of different things, a lot of employment available. So, definitely get in contact with me and I could direct you to some of these opportunities.
Yes, and we'll get back to Dorian, but first, we want to introduce you to our guest that we have here. I'm really, really excited about our guest today. They've been a staple in our community for 50 years. Can you believe it? And I mean, everybody here knows them, but we want you to get to know them as well. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn you over to the Executive Director of the Sto Rox Family Health Center. Here we go. Here's Terri.
Good morning. Good morning. And I appreciate the introduction, Ms. Zealous, and to you, Dorian. We're grateful for this opportunity. I'm Terri Clemens-Clark, and I am the Executive Director of Sto Rox Neighborhood Health Council. I'm very glad to be with you this morning.
So tell us a little bit about the Sto Rox Family Health Center's 50 years of service and what exciting things are going on around that.
Exactly. So thank you. The Sto Rox Family Health Center is celebrating 50 years of service. So for 5 decades, we've been providing primary health care in the McKees Rock communities. And we're actually a community health center organization with 2 locations. So we have one in McKees Rock and a second location, the Hilltop Community Health Center, that is based in the Beltshoover community in the Hilltop communities here in Pittsburgh. And so we are celebrating 5 decades of service of providing primary health care, which includes medical and dental services, as well as behavioral health services. We provide nutrition, podiatry, and try to provide all the services that a family might need under one roof. And so as a community health center, we're excited to have been doing this for 50 years. And through our dedicated providers, we're able to provide those services to our patients. And so we're celebrating And I do have my colleague, Rebecca King, who is with me today. We're celebrating in a number of ways. One is to celebrate with the traditional way. We have a celebration planned on September 30th here at the Health Center. It'll be a tented event outside, and there's more information on our website about an evening that's planned with music and honoring just 3 wonderful individuals that have been so important to our history. That includes Father Ryan, our founder, Father Regis Ryan, as well as one of our board members, Fran Hogan, who's active in the community and also has been active in supporting the Health Center on our board for more than 40 years. So really active with our organization. And a third award will be to honor one of our providers, Dr. Roger Ruth, who is a podiatrist that recently retired. Dr. Ruth has served the Health Center for more than 40 years, so we're planning to honor him on that evening. But a second way that we're celebrating is a 50 Stories for 50 Years of Service campaign. And we really wanted the whole community to join us in sharing stories on how the Health Center has made a difference during those 5 decades of service. Dorian mentioned that he had one connection with the center. We want to collect all of those stories and just put it in a repository so that we can share that with the community on our website and in different mediums, just to share the history of Sto Rox and what it's meant to have accessible primary care in our community. And there's lots of information on our website. We do have a new website, and we have a page that's dedicated to 50 Stories for 50 years. But there's a number of ways that you can submit that information to us. And Rebecca, I don't know if you want to share more about that.
Well, I think that Denise has, good morning, everyone. Ms. Ellis has put the link to that particular page from our website that gives very specific information about how you can share the stories. Digitally, you can do it right at your desk online. You can come by the office and drop them off, handwritten. You can pop it in the mail. We are excited about this community outreach initiative, which brings the people that we've served into the celebration in a very direct way, where they're contributing their thoughts and memories as well. So whatever it takes, however you want to provide us information with both your experiences with the Health Center, but also your hopes and visions for healthcare in McKees Rocks in the future.
Right, and that certainly is what the Health Center is about, is to provide accessible care and to support families and individuals' dreams in terms of living a healthy life. And so having access to a doctor, having access to a dentist, having access to a psychiatrist or a social worker is important access that we strive to provide each day. And we try to do that well on behalf of the community. But this is one project where you'll be able to provide some input about how it's made an impact on the community and individual families. So we look forward to people contributing their stories.
I would like to give one example that we've received already during a little event that we had. I was interacting with a little 4-year-old, and she told me that she comes to the dentist at the Health Center. And I said, oh, really? Well, so what's it like? She said, I love my dentist. He takes good care of me. So I wrote it down and she signed her little name, and that's her contribution. So we take that from in any form. And, you know, the little ones have feelings and reflections, as well as the village elders. So it's already exciting to start reading some of the things that we've received so far. So it will be we will have it digitally available on our Facebook page. We will have posts so that the whole community can then share and see each other's ideas and reflections. So it's been really uplifting so far.
Yes. You know, one thing I love about the health center is the family part. We are the Sto Rox Family Health Center. So we're able to provide care to newborns, to people well into their 90s. And so to see that within one facility is exciting and inspirational to me. And exciting to hear about the 4-year-old story about how we've made a difference.
You never know.
You never know, right? Right.
It's truly exciting to me because I could truly say our family, the Zealous family, has been part of this 50-year journey the entire 50 years.
Oh,
You
wow.
know, and I was able to put that on one of the cards, and I didn't know what the cards were for, but I put, and so my, you know, I'm going to be part of the stories, you know. Another wonderful thing about the Sto Rox Family Health Center is not only they partner with the people that they serve in their offices, but they're a community partner to the Zealous Hope Project. When they get an overflow of products and things, they call us up and say, Denise, we've got these extra diapers or these extra formulas and things. And some of the things that we pass out to our participants at Zealous Hope, donations from the Sto Rox Family Health Center. And so they're a great partner to the community at large. And so I'm really, really grateful for that they're a community partner that looks beyond just the people that they serve in their health center. They look to serve the community as a whole. And I really love that about the community at Sto Rox Family Health Center.
Wonderful, Ms. Ellison. Thank you for sharing that. I know that partnership is so important for us to make a difference as a community health center. We have to work with organizations that have the same vision and hopes for the residents here. And so just working together any way we can and doing simple things like passing on things that might be helpful is what we want to do every day. So partnership is important, collaborations is important for us to pursue. So we're glad we can help anytime we can.
Do you have any other events coming up outside of this celebration of your 50 years celebration?
We have one that we're planning for a senior wellness fair that will take place in September at our Hilltop site. So that is something you'll hear more about in the coming weeks, but we're planning to have much more community events as this pandemic allows us to have moving forward. Some things I do want to share is that we continue to work to provide COVID testing. And so testing is available once a week, alternating sites on Tuesdays from 1 until 3 p.m. So that's something that is going on each week at our centers. And that's an important service as this Delta variant is continuing to rise here in Allegheny County. Another service that I wanted to mention is vaccine, which is an important public health effort that we're involved with in making sure that vaccine is available. We will be providing a vaccine for those who are seeking their initial doses as well as those who may be seeking third doses. And so based on the CDC guidelines. And so those immunocompromised individuals that need to have their third dose, they can call the center today. Our phone number is 412-489-8003 to schedule those appointments now. We'll be providing them starting next Tuesday. But as you need vaccine, we're prepared to provide that vaccine to anybody who needs it and is ready to receive those doses. So continue to call that number and look on our website for updated information about the vaccine.
Oh, that's awesome. So again, that number again is what?
412-489-8003. They're ready to schedule today for anybody who needs it. Yes.
So they're ready to schedule. They're taking scheduling now for anyone.
Yes.
I'll make sure that I post. Do you have a flyer ready with that information?
Yes, I can get that to you, Denise, to share with your your group, yes.
Awesome. I will make sure that we post that. If you have it posted on your page, I'll find it and just share it. And please make sure anything that you guys are sharing, make sure that your person is in charge of that. Shares things to our Zealous Hope Things to Know page, because we have a team of people that will reshare that information out for you to help get that information out to as many people as we possibly can.
We
Hey, Terri, real
sincerely
quick.
appreciate it. Yes.
Real quick, Terri. So I had my first shot, my Pfizer shot back in March, and I never followed up to get my second shot. Caught the COVID, and I got some sort of email saying that I'm eligible to get my second shot now. Would I be able to just call you guys to schedule that?
Yes, you can. And you can call that number and we can get you scheduled. We're able to provide actually all 3 of the vaccines. So Moderna and Pfizer are 2 doses that are required for full vaccination at this point. Also, we have the J&J or Janssen vaccine available. So anyone seeking to have the vaccine can give us a call and we can get you scheduled.
One other question: if I originally did Pfizer, would it be recommended to switch and do a different provider, like if I did the J&J or the Moderna, or would you advise to stick with what I started with?
That's actually a great question. They are recommending that you stay with the same manufacturer. So if it's Moderna, you would have Moderna. In your case, if it's Pfizer, you would have a second Pfizer dose.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Terri.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And we are encouraging everyone to do the work to make that decision about vaccination. It's so important at this time as we're trying to get to the other side of this pandemic. And so vaccination is an important step that people can take to just have a safer community, not just for themselves, but for their family members and for others that they come into contact with. So we're here to serve.
I think it's important to also note, and maybe Terri, you can talk about how we arrange payments. Some people have, certainly in this day and age, people have concerns about medical insurance, access to medical insurance, and often people use the emergency room as their primary care. If you could address that, Terri, I think it's important.
Yeah, I appreciate that. As a community health center, we're here for all individuals, regardless of their ability to pay. And that includes individuals who may not have insurance. And so coming to the health center, regardless of your insurance status, is something that we encourage, and with open arms, we want people to come and seek care. Based on your insurance status, of course, we accept Medicaid and Medicare and those managed care plans. But if you don't have insurance, we don't want that to be a barrier to care. So calling to register for services and to receive care, we actually provide a sliding fee scale that's based on family size and income. And for some of our patients that may be unemployed at this time, it's not a time to not go to the doctor. Please come to us so that we can get you registered and enrolled and make an appointment for you to see the doctor. We're able to provide those services regardless of your ability to pay, which is something that we want everyone to know. Your insurance status should not be a barrier to care. And related to the vaccine and for COVID testing, you don't need insurance for that either. So you can access those services without insurance.
Okay, I'm putting this vaccine number in the heading. So I want to make sure I have it absolutely right. It is 412-489-8003. Is that correct?
That's correct, Marcella. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And I guess I want to share one additional things. We have a wonderful group of dedicated providers here at the health center. Most recently, we added a new pediatrician, Dr. Janet Breslin, and she's here to serve, as well as Dr. Silvestri, who is our medical director and also serves as a pediatrician here. We also have Dr. Ali, who has been serving for a long time here in this community, as well as a nurse practitioner. Her name is Jessica Wilson. She is also here to serve. So just wanted to mention the providers that make the care possible on our medical side. We also have 2 dentists, Dr. Timothy Craw and also Dr. Patrick Perry, who provide our dental services as well. So just a great group of people who are here to serve you here at Sto Rox Family Health Center.
So everybody can come and create some new memories together. Come join us.
Yes, I like that. So the other new things I can mention, Ms. Sellis, is that we do have a website, and I think I mentioned that a moment ago. So if you haven't looked at it already, it's storox.org, and you can look at our new look on the web. We have lots of information about our services, our sites, as well as our providers, and also about our 50th. So that's a great place to check out what we're planning for our event, and also for this story campaign. You can go there and get more information there. And there's also a link there for you to submit your story as well. And in addition to our website, we have an app. We have a storox.org app. And so you can download the app.
Oh, big time.
We went big time.
Big time.
We have an app, and over time, we're hoping to just develop that functionality where you can stay in contact with the health center at all times. So,
your app is storox.org.
Yes, and if you search on Sto Rox on either the Apple or the other version platform that's available, you can download it. It's free. And it will be an app that connects you to the health center.
Is it called Sto Rox Connect? Is that the one? Sto Rox
it should
Connect.
have a little heart. Yes, it should have that heart. Is it? Yep, that's
right
it.
there.
The one at the top with the heart.
I'm about to download it right now.
Okay, nice.
I'm on the other one she talked about, Google Play. that Android version.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Dorian.
Thank you. My mind was failing me at that point. Android and Apple, we love them both.
I have to get with it because all my grandkids, including my 4-year-old grandson, are Apple literate. I am not Apple literate.
Me neither. I get clowned every day for it. They like, you got that droid, Dad? I take out my picture. I take out my camera to take pictures. They're like, Dad, you got the droid. I'm like, it's still crispy. They're still crispy.
Yeah, they both work. They both work well. So yeah, we'd love for you to do them.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you want to share with our guests out there?
Well, hopefully you'll be seeing us around a lot because we do participate in other community activities, particularly around the well-being of community. You'll see us around. So,
oh, I see you almost all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, this has been great information.
Absolutely.
I'm really, really excited about this. I'm sure you'll be on often because you do a lot of things, and I really want to invite you back again as often as you have events, because it's really important that we get this information out to the community. I'm asking everyone that's listening to us now and later to please share this video, because we are really, really trying to get this information to as many people as can hear it, because it's vital information, especially because without it being heard, it cannot be used.
Okay.
And so we're counting on you guys. We're counting on you guys to share it. Share it.
Yes.
Thank you, Rebecca and Terri.
Thank you
We
so
hope to
much.
see you back
Thank you as
soon.
well. See
Very
you, see you around
appreciated.
town.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
take care. Peace. Right.
Okay. So now we're going to turn the show over to Dorian.
What's
Dorian,
going
I
on?
am so happy to see that you are well.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel way
Yes.
better. I thought I was on death's doorstep when I had that Delta. It's no joke, but I survived it. I should get a T-shirt, and here to tell my story, but ready to get back to the action of.
That's really great. And you did great with Learn and Earn. You had a great crew.
Yes,
A lot of kids. How many kids was it all together?
We had 25 total kids in the roster. I mean, this year, and Denise said it right on the nose. This was a great group of kids. I mean, they were very alert, very attentive to the programs that we had going on. When we had presenters and presentations, all the kids were ready, willing, and answering all the questions and things of that nature. So, I mean, good group of kids. I mean, going above and beyond the Call of Duty. I had just remember telling Denise about her grandson that was in the program. And I mean, this young man really impressed me a lot. He would do things like we would have lunch. You know, all the kids would be loud and, you know, trying to get out. And he would come up to me and say, Mr. Dorian, you want me to clean up the mess and get everything together? I'd be like, sure, go ahead. You know, nothing I asked him or nothing. He just volunteered it. And I thought that was very impressive display of a work ethic from him. So definitely hats off to him. But yeah, the summer job program, it just ended. August 6th was the last day. Their final paychecks came out on the 13th. So that was very good. You know, school started on the 18th. So, you know, that went to some of that school shopping, hopefully. And it was very good deal. I missed some of the program having the COVID, but we had a great group of staff that was able to pick up the reins and keep it going in my absence. So it was a really, really well-oiled program.
I'm so happy to hear that. COVID has gotten a lot of things off course, but one of the things that we can continue to keep on course is our engagement with the community. And that's what this Things to Know program is all about. So if you are out there and you're listening to us and you have an event or something that's going on in the community that you want others to know about, please contact me here at Zealous Hope by calling 412-722-6611 and schedule a time to come on our show. It's not set in stone that you have to come on Friday at 11:30. You can come on when it's convenient to you. That's the wonderful thing about this. It's a flexible show. It's a show for the community, and it's about getting information out to the community. We are trying everything. We're putting everything out here to get information to the community. That's what this is about. Mm-hmm. It's about getting what's available out to the community. There's resources out here to help everyone through these trying times. These are some trying times. We have help with rent, utility, health and wellness. We have help out here for you. If you do not know where to turn, call 211. There's nothing easier to remember than that. And they will connect you to the services available to you in your Pacific area. Not just McKees Rocks, but whatever area you live in. But right here in McKees Rocks, we have awesome resources for you. Whether you are in need of services for your health and wellness, your mental health, your food, your utilities, whatever your need is, there is a service here in McKees Rocks to help you address that service. So please do not hesitate to contact us, whether it's your Sto Rox Family Health Center, Focus on Renewal, or zealous hope, we're here to help you. So please don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you for spending some time with us here on Zealous Hope Things to Know. We're going to say goodbye, but we're not going to leave you. We'll always be here to help you. Thank you and have an awesome day.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us. Bye-bye. So I'm going to end the live feed. So how do I end it? Okay, so guys, done for today. Have a good one.
Thank you so much, Denise.
Thank you so
Bye,
much
Terri.
for having us.
That was
Thank
fun.
you.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.